So I've taken my therapist's advice and I am branching out socially. And I have joined the Asian Cooking Club of Eastbourne. I met with the convener, lovely lady called Diane, and we just had a coffee. You know, she likes to vet everyone, I suppose, check compatible with the group. And she told me, so well, they like to call themselves ACE, ACE. And I said, shouldn't you be called ACCA? ACCE. Yeah, you should be called ACCA, and maybe you get a free bet when you join. But yeah, it turns out that her ex-husband was a chronic gambler, and he lost the house and several years of school fees. So that didn't go down too well with Diane. But I don't think there was any harm done. The subs are pretty steep, a little bit beyond probably what I can afford, but so I have to dig deep in the piggy bank. But it's worth it, I think. And later, she emailed through this list of rules and regulations, which was pretty long, disconcertingly long, I'd say. When I cook, and I love cooking, I freewheel. It's my creative outlet. I like to be spontaneous and add bits and bobs, as and when. And these guys, they seem a bit too rigid for my liking. But, a few weeks with me, I'll lighten them up and, I'll get them, vibing and so on. Yeah, the cooking facilities in my bedsit are pretty limited. It's a kettle and one ring electric hob, not ideal for rustling up grilled pork and lemongrass and whatever else I fancy. So, but with the Aces, they take it in turns hosting, and from what I can gather, most of them have pretty big houses in the west end of the town. So I'm looking forward to, finding some pretty impressive kitchens. Open plan kitchens with all the latest gizmos, fingers crossed. My ex-wife never really appreciated my cooking. I did it for myself, and I'd spend hours putting together some fancy thing. She'd come in, knackered, chuck her stuff down, and there'd be no difference between one of my creations and her guzzling down some toxic slop from a ready meal from Tesco Express. As long as there were several large glasses of vino accompanying it, she wouldn't know the difference. But it's a big part of my life, cooking, and I'm excited to. So I'm all set. I've dug up some old recipes, printed them off at the library, and so I'm armed and ready to go. I'm really looking forward to it. I think I'm gonna pop into town and get myself a new apron, just to break the ice. And I need one anyway, but I think it's something fun to entertain everyone with. But no nudity, no tits. I learned that lesson the hard way with cooking clubs.